Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to dive into the life of one of the most powerful pharaohs in history, Ramses II, also known as Ramses the Great. This intriguing figure ruled Egypt for an astonishing 66 years, leaving a lasting legacy that's still standing tall today. His reign was marked by unprecedented architectural accomplishments, military victories, and a cultural renaissance that left a profound impact on ancient Egypt. So why was Ramses II considered one of the greatest pharaohs of all time? Stay tuned to find out. Ramses II was born around 1303 BC. His entrance into this world came during a time of immense change in ancient Egypt. His family of non-royal origin ascended to power some decades after the reign of the religious reformer Akhenaten. This period was marked by religious upheaval and a shift away from the traditional gods of Egypt to the worship of a single deity, the sun god Aten. Ramses's father, Seti I, was a man with humble beginnings. He was a military officer who rose through the ranks because of his leadership skills and strategic acumen. Seti I was a man of action, and his military successes played a significant role in the restoration of Egyptian power that had been lost during the reign of Akhenaten. Seti's military triumphs also paved the way for his ascension to the throne, allowing him to establish a legacy that his son, Ramses II, would later inherit and expand upon. At home, Seti I was a dedicated father who recognized the importance of grooming his son for leadership from an early age. Ramses II was given a rigorous education, studying everything from religious rites to military strategy. He also accompanied his father on military campaigns, gaining first-hand experience of the battlefield. These early experiences would shape Ramses II's outlook and approach to leadership. They instilled in him a deep respect for the military and the importance of strategic planning. They also fostered a strong belief in the divine right of the pharaoh, a belief that would guide his actions throughout his reign. In the grand scheme of ancient Egyptian history, the rise of Ramses II's family from non-royal origins to the pinnacle of power was a remarkable journey. It was a journey marked by military success, strategic alliances, and a steadfast belief in the divine right of the pharaoh. And at the heart of this journey was Ramses II, a young prince who, under the guidance of his father, Seti I, would grow to become one of the greatest pharaohs in Egyptian history. His father, Seti I, was a military officer who became the Pharaoh of Egypt. Ramses II took the throne of Egypt in his early 20s, around 1279 BC. This vibrant young man was destined to shape the course of Egyptian history. Ramses II was the third pharaoh of the 19th dynasty, a lineage that had been established by his father, Seti I. His ascension was marked by an elaborate coronation ceremony, a grand spectacle that would have been attended by the entire Egyptian court. Imagine the young pharaoh adorned in royal regalia, taking his place on the throne, the weight of an entire civilization on his shoulders. But Ramses was not daunted. He embraced his role with the confidence and determination of a born leader. The early years of Ramses II's reign were filled with diplomatic endeavors and military campaigns, as he worked tirelessly to secure Egypt's borders and establish its dominance in the region. His rule was characterized by a strong sense of justice and a commitment to maintaining Ma'at, the ancient Egyptian concept of truth, balance, order, harmony, and law. Ramses II was not just a warrior and a diplomat, but also a builder. He embarked on a massive construction program across Egypt, commissioning the creation of monumental structures that would stand as a testament to his greatness. These grand edifices, from temples to colossal statues, not only glorified Ramses himself, but also the gods of Egypt, further consolidating the divine status of the pharaoh. Ramses II was a pharaoh who understood the power of symbolism. His reign was marked by grand spectacles and public ceremonies designed to reinforce his divine status and the supremacy of Egypt. He was a ruler who knew how to command respect and inspire awe, both among his subjects and his enemies. His reign, which lasted until 1213 BC, was the second longest in Egyptian history. For over 60 years, Ramses II ruled over Egypt, leading it through a period of unprecedented prosperity and cultural renaissance. His impact on the civilization was so profound that his legacy continues to echo through the annals of time, earning him the title of Ramesses the Great. Ramses II embarked on an impressive building program, leaving a lasting legacy of monumental structures. His reign was marked by an era of architectural grandeur that Egypt had never seen before. His projects weren't limited to the capital but spread across the length and breadth of the empire, from Nubia in the south to the Sinai in the north. His most impressive feat of construction was the Ramesseum, a grand temple complex dedicated to himself in Thebes. It was a colossal project, boasting vast courtyards, towering statues, and intricately carved reliefs depicting his military victories. But this was just one of the many temples he constructed. The temples at Abu Simbel, Luxor, and Abydos are all testaments to his architectural prowess and the prosperity of his reign. Ramses II also commissioned the city of Pi-Ramesses, a sprawling metropolis that served as his royal residence and the administrative center of Egypt. This city, located in the fertile Nile Delta, was a symbol of Egypt's economic vitality under his rule. Under Ramses II, Egypt's economy flourished. The construction projects across the empire created jobs, stimulated trade, and brought wealth to the nation. The temples and cities he built weren't just architectural marvels, they were economic engines that powered the Egyptian economy. His rule was also characterized by agricultural advancements. The Nile Delta was transformed into a breadbasket, producing surplus grain that was traded with neighboring nations. This brought in wealth and established Egypt as a dominant economic power in the region. But perhaps the most significant indicator of Egypt's prosperity during Ramses II's reign was the temple-building activity. Temples were not just places of worship, they were economic centers, employing thousands and serving as hubs for trade and commerce. The ability to construct such grand temples was a sign of a prosperous and stable economy. One measure of Egypt's prosperity is the amount of temple building the kings could afford to carry out. And on that basis, the reign of Ramses II is the most notable in Egyptian history. Ramses II was also referred to as the Great Ancestor by successor pharaohs and the Egyptian people. This title was a testament to the significant impact he made on the lives of those he ruled over. His reign was characterized by an emphasis on urban development and the expansion of Egypt's architectural landscape. The people of Egypt experienced an era of prosperity during his reign. Ramses II not only focused on military campaigns and international relations, but also paid close attention to the welfare of his subjects. He initiated policies and projects that improved their living conditions and bolstered Egypt's economy. His reign saw a boom in the construction industry, creating jobs and contributing to the overall economic prosperity of the nation. Ramses II was also known for his commitment to the gods of Egypt, which played a crucial role in shaping the cultural and religious life of his subjects. He built grand temples dedicated to various deities, which not only served as places of worship, but also acted as centers of cultural and social gatherings. These temples played a significant role in fostering a sense of community among the people, strengthening their cultural identity and religious beliefs. One of the most significant urban development projects undertaken by Ramses II was the establishment of the city of Pi-Ramesses. This city, located in the fertile region of the Nile Delta, became a bustling metropolis under his rule. He strategically planned the city to be an administrative and military hub, further strengthening Egypt's position as a dominant power in the region. The city of Pi-Ramesses was more than just a testament to Ramses II's architectural prowess. It was a symbol of the prosperity and grandeur of his reign. After its establishment, Ramses II made a monumental decision, a decision that would leave an indelible mark on the history of ancient Egypt. He designated Pi-Ramesses as the new capital of Egypt, shifting the administrative and political center from the traditional capital, Thebes. After establishing the city of Pi-Ramesses in the Nile Delta, he designated it as Egypt's new capital. This decision marked a new era in the history of ancient Egypt, one that was characterized by the vision and leadership of Ramses II, the Great Ancestor. Ramses II is widely considered one of ancient Egypt's most successful warrior pharaohs. His reign is marked by a series of military campaigns that only a leader of his stature and prowess could have orchestrated. Over the course of his reign, Ramses II embarked on no fewer than 15 military campaigns. Each of these was a testament to his strategic brilliance, his indomitable spirit, and his unwavering dedication to Egypt. One of the most notable campaigns under his leadership was the Battle of Kadesh. Ramses II led his forces against the Hittites in what is generally considered one of the most significant battles in ancient history. Even though the battle ended in a stalemate, it was a defining moment in Ramses II's military career. It showcased his tenacity, strategic acumen, and unyielding resolve in the face of adversity. But Ramses II's achievements were not limited to the battlefield. Indeed, he was a pharaoh who understood the power of culture, and he used this understanding to great effect. During his reign, Ramses II supported the arts and literature, ushering in a cultural renaissance that would leave an indelible mark on Egypt. Under his patronage, the arts flourished and literature thrived. He commissioned works of art and literature that celebrated Egypt's history, its people, and its gods. These works served to inspire the people of Egypt, fostering a sense of pride and unity among them. In addition to supporting the arts and literature, Ramses II also undertook extensive temple restorations. He understood that these temples were not just places of worship, but also symbols of Egypt's cultural heritage. By restoring these temples, he was not only preserving the past, but also shaping the future. These achievements paint a picture of a pharaoh who was not only a formidable warrior, but also a visionary leader. Ramses II was a pharaoh who understood that the true strength of a nation lies not just in its military might, but also in its culture and its people. He also fostered a cultural renaissance, supporting the arts, literature, and temple restorations. Ramses II died in 1213 BC at the age of around 90. His death marked the end of an era, closing the chapter of one of ancient Egypt's most illustrious reigns. The details surrounding his death remain as mysterious as they are fascinating. The once mighty ruler, who had lived well beyond the typical lifespan of his time, was now destined for the eternal journey into the afterlife. The pharaoh's body was embalmed and mummified in accordance with Egyptian customs, preserving his earthly form for his voyage into the underworld. He was then laid to rest in a grand tomb in the Valley of the Kings, a royal burial ground for pharaohs and nobles of the New Kingdom. However, due to grave robbing threats, his body was later moved to a safer location, the royal cache. This hidden tomb became his final resting place. Over 3,000 years later, in 1881, archaeologists stumbled upon this royal cache, unearthing the mummy of Ramses II. Upon his death, he was buried in a tomb in the Valley of the Kings. His body was later moved to the royal cache, where it was discovered by archaeologists in 1881. That's all for today's video about Ramses II. This pharaoh was a force to reckon with, leaving a legacy that continues to intrigue historians and enthusiasts alike. His rule, his accomplishments, his vision, all contribute to the fascinating narrative of ancient Egypt. If you've enjoyed this journey back into time, show your appreciation by hitting the like button, sharing this video, and subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more interesting historical content. See you in the next video.